Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. We've got the Tengu in Nullsec doing anomalies to be able to potentially get an escalation. We're in Brave Space, or sort of like an intermediate, an ally of Brave Space called Bandalog's Alliance. We're here in the Citadel. Something I actually just realised is how cool the Citadels look. Like, we've always got this new graphical updates we got quite a while ago, but you can also look like further into the Citadel. Like, look, you've got like all these hangars and stuff going on in the background. I think it looks really cool. Yeah, I just realized it from looking at this angle. It looked a lot cooler than when you're looking like this. So I think this also looks really cool. But you can see so much more here. Stuff happening all over the place. Just thought it was really cool. Okay, let's undock. Let's do a rally point this time. Previously been focusing on ports. I actually probably should be doing ports because there's an increased chance of getting the 7 out of 10s. And I really want to do the 7 out of 10s. I want to do them more than 6 out of 10 actually, but we'll just do one rally point just in case we have good luck. Let's check here in local. Activate all modules. We're cap stable, so we can just have this large shield booster keep spinning indefinitely. Okay, let's move in. What is the range of our missiles? Because we don't have so much range since we've only got one tracking computer or missile guidance enhancer. Yeah, we should be able to take them out very good with the 25-kilometer range. Doesn't seem like we've got a whole lot of elite ships here. Previously when I did a port, I didn't actually encounter any particular elite ships. I was happy about that. It went a lot smoother. Split all the missiles on those destroyers. Okay, now we've got the elite, so I think actually it might be a bit quicker to do the ports because then we're getting full application going on. We might have some problems with application here with all these dire ones, these dire pithies. See if we're able to do damage. 60 volley. That's okay, I guess. We're going to destroy it in a relatively quick time. We've also got some warp disruptors as well. A little bit scary here. 7 million bounty tank here. Some more cruisers and battle cruisers. I think we'll skip the rally points. It feels like a bit of a waste because this feels like it's taking about at the same time as a port, but it's less like bounty intense waves, and we're wasting DPS because we're not fully applying to most of them. And then it's also going to be escalating to the 6 out of 10. I think the 7 out of 10 is a bit better, even though I do not think you can get the A-type modules from the 7 out of 10. The A-type modules are really good types of modules. It's just like the Pith A-type Multispectrum shield hardener. You can get, I think you get C-type modules from the 7 out of 10, but they're like larger in size. I think they're like battleship modules, so they're usually worth still quite a bit. And I think you can also get good blueprints that are more valuable than in the 6 out of 10s. I'm not sure. You guys let me know in the comments down below if the 6 or 7 out of 10s are better in terms of your typical loot that you get. And battleships and the battle cruiser here. No challenge whatsoever against the Tengu with 89% kinetic resist. I think they almost exclusively do kinetic. Yeah, they pretty much only do kinetic. I do know that there's some who do a little bit of thermal. Yeah, like this guy here, you see 90% thermal. But it's mostly kinetic, by far the most common resist type against the Guristas. There we go, rally point done. We'll do the port instead. That's much better than this rally point, I believe. We need an escalation. Come on, give us an escalation, Eve. Okay, so we've got some dire frigates in the first wave. I'm not used to seeing that with the ports. Maybe there's different variations of the ports. That's probably the case. There's probably different variations. Wasting a bit of ammunition, just shooting into nothing because they were too far away. Now we can. We just need to find something good. That's my main point of these kind of journeys I'm making to, like, you know, low sec and null sec. I'm just thinking, okay, I will find one DD site, we'll do it and just see how it feels. But I mean, if you want to have a more relaxing experience than just going around and exploring in random systems, go and join a big Nullsec corp and go roam around in their space. It's going to be relatively relaxing because you're going to encounter a lot of friendlies all over the place. There's probably going to be a lot of anomalies as well because I think that you can add modifications to the system. I'm not sure how it works. I think it might be through this territorial claim unit that you see more anomalies or the more anomalies spawn, because I think that depends on what kind of settings they put the system to be. That's why you won't usually find this many anomalies in like random low-sec systems or even random null-sec systems that are NPC owned. You'll sometimes notice in like a null-sec system there could be like hardly any anomalies at all. It's probably because they haven't had any good upgrades installed to the system that they spawn a lot of NPCs or NPC anomalies. Tons of dyers. That's annoying. I don't like the dyers. They're hard to kill. Tiny little elite frigates with 64% resistance, 72% thermal. Ooh, my god, massive wave now. How big that wave is. Wonder if this is the final wave? What's the deal with this massive wave that you get all of a sudden? Massive wave is coming to an end. We've got just 2 battleships left. It takes such a long time to take out these battleships. We've got so much HP. I think that if you're using a battleship, it'll feel even longer if you've got a similar amount of DPS, because all the weapon systems take such a long time to hit the target. I think these heavy assault missiles are pretty quick compared to battleship weapons to be able to hit the target. Like, say, battleship missiles and torpedoes, I think they'll take a little bit longer to hit the target. Otherwise, we're applying decently, I guess, to these battleships with the heavy assaults, since they're cruiser-based weapons. So it's good to apply damage to the battleships at least. I know if you're using torpedoes, I think you have to use target paint or something to get full application to certain battleships, because you won't be doing full damage there. Okay, there's another wave here. Not as big as the previous one though. I said hi YouTube here. One of this massive fleet will warp in on us here in the anomaly. Just splitting all those missiles here for these 3 battle cruisers. Perfect. The Extinguisher, I think he's trying to pull range. Yeah, he is trying to get away, so we'll take him out first. Dismantler, I think he doesn't really mind being a little bit close. But he seems to also be pulling a little bit of range, I think. We might be orbiting. There, we goes out pretty quickly with 400k bounty. Okay, there we go. We completed that port pretty smoothly there. A little bit special, that port. Had a lot of dyers in the beginning, and then that massive wave all of a sudden. That wasn't even the last wave. I guess I'm going to have to get acquainted with the different types of various variations of ports, and because I'm so used to doing rally points, dens, and the hideaways and refuges. Mainly refuges and hideaways, to be honest, and then a few dens here and there. Rally points and ports both are pretty new to me, but even more so the ports. But unfortunately, no good DD drops this time, but maybe next time, maybe we'll get a commander spawn or something really cool. I just need to find a DD site. I really want to get a 7 out of 10. Hopefully. So I think I'm going to have to take a break here. I'm going to chill here a little bit in the Citadel. Tengu's going to sit here, rest for a bit. I myself also need to rest. It's quite late where I am right now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.